Hey everybody, it's Toya Teller and I'm back with another video. This is the review for Belle Collective Season 3 Episode 2. The title of the episode is Falling Off a Cliff. Yeah, I'm hoping Latrice gonna fall off the cliff she on. So, we opened up the episode where we left off at the end bar when Cliff was eavesdropping all into Latrice's date with her friends. Like, she can't even chill at the bar in peace. This man is in here just standing over her and this girl named Amanda. Like, he's standing over them while they're talking. So Amanda, she was like, um, you know, it's gonna keep on being this way until you put your foot down. And so they talking about it. Latrice talking about how it pisses me off, how he just always suspect me to be doing something. He pop up and make a scene. And so, like, it's just disrespectful. And even her friends can see that she is not controlling the situation. She's not putting her foot down with this man. So that's why Amanda had to let her know that, baby girl, he gonna keep on being that same cliff that you cannot stand as long as you don't put your foot down. You have to make the change. Or either put your foot down and walk off. One of the two. Like, either way it go, you have to make that change. Because that man gonna be that man regardless of whichever woman that he with. Especially if that woman ain't got enough voice in her to even speak her mind to him. So Josh shows up and then he started trying to talk to Cliff and stuff, like, leave that man alone. You know that man don't like you. Leave it alone. I just think Josh liked to mess with him. Honestly, I think that he liked to get Cliff's panties up in a bunch. It's fun for Josh to do that. But it had led to the point where now he is going to have to go back to that water crisis because he's banned from the house. That's what Latrice told Josh. And so Josh was like, you know that ain't right though. And she was like, but you know how he is. And so Josh was like, why is you whispering? And Latrice said, because I don't want my husband to hear me. So y'all, Josh, he's trying to do all this loud talking around Cliff. Because I really feel like Josh, although it's not cool and it can bring tension, but clearly everybody see the tension is already there. Cliff has a problem. So I can kind of understand why Josh got irritated to the point where he just gonna talk loud because, hey, Cliff don't even supposed to be here. In order for us to even have to be whispering, you should have checked your husband and made him give you the respect that you deserve. Because he was not even invited to this party. And now he's sitting in the midst of a section with some strangers just so that he can be on the edge of the seat with his ear close by you listening in to our conversation. And now I gotta whisper and you telling me, oh, shh, don't be talking so loud. You know Zaddy right there. No, we at the bar. Like, clearly. I can kind of understand why Josh gets passive like that with Cliff. Because Cliff got some nerve to even, you got your nerve, like the audacity. And I wish that Latrice would be more vocal. You know, because I'm sure it don't make it look all the way right with Josh being the one more vocal than her to her husband. Like, you need to sit back, relax. You know, this ain't your husband. This ain't your situation. This ain't your house. But at that point, Josh was at the bar. Josh wasn't even in Cliff's house. So, and I've heard Josh tell Cliff how he felt about Cliff to his face. So I'm pretty sure whatever he was saying over there that was too loud for Latrice, he done already said it to Cliff's face anyway. So, I mean, why is he even here? Why do I have to why can't he go? Like, y'all, I'm gonna leave that alone. Just move on to the next scene because it's really irritating for me. So now we see So Gucci and JJ, they outside chilling, sipping on some wine, drinking. So Gucci is offering him some what she called it, some heavily hunks. It's some oatmeal hunks. She's trying to, she's on her healthy route. So in the midst of them sipping wine and everything, they're waiting on their daughters to come by. D and one of the twins, I think it's Star. One of the twins. JJ's twins. So the one that's pregnant, they come over there. Apparently, they've been getting along, and they've been basically now since they both have they both is walking into motherhood. One of them has already stepped in. Now they're apparently getting along. They have more in common. It's more relatable. They have stuff to talk about. They have stuff to, to actually experience together. The way they experienced growing up together. Let JJ tell it, but I don't know. Them girls don't really act like they grew up together to me. I mean, they forgot that they was even sisters on camera. Whenever So Gucci said, y'all children gonna be cousins. And so they said, they not gonna be cousins, mama. And that's when the twin said, wait a minute. Yes, they are, because we sisters. And so they had to think about it. Oh, yeah, they is going to be cousins. Like, nah. So, I don't know. Maybe they did. They don't act like they did. But either way, JJ feels some type of way. So, he had to step to the side with his daughter to let her know that, you wrong for not calling your daddy, letting your daddy know that you're pregnant and you getting married. You did all that behind my back, and then I just found out about it on Facebook. God darn it, that was God darn it wrong, God darn it. Let JJ tell it. Now, Star, I don't know why she did what she did, why she moved the way that she moved, but I take it as if clearly you not, because she did say that, it's how you be acting sometimes. She probably thought he was going to take it the wrong way and then mess up the whole thing for her. I'm guessing that's what she thought. But maybe she didn't want to say on camera that, Daddy, I really don't even talk to you every day. So I really, ain't no telling how distant JJ is to hit them girls. Ain't no telling how stuff really go behind closed doors. People can front on the camera all day. But if you was really, really close with your daddy and one of your parents, they're going to be the first to know. Or probably not the first, but I'm pretty sure they wouldn't be finding out on Facebook that you pregnant and married. Like, dang, you didn't even want me to walk you down the aisle? I couldn't even be privileged enough to do that? That don't sound like, to me, it don't sound like, I don't know, that sound really passive. That's just how I'm going to put it. I'm not saying that JJ ain't been around. I'm not trying to create a narrative that is not true at all. But I am saying that is no way that I would have treated that situation in that way if my dad was that solid dad in my life. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, no, he deserved this moment. You know what I'm saying? So that's all. But that's that on that, and we're gonna move right along to the next scene. Okay, so we find out that after the baby shower on last season, Sanjay and Star, I think it was, had some, basically confronted Soguchi about, they heard that she was talking about their mama, JJ's ex-wife. So Gucci was like, she had not said not one word about them, but Gucci still kind of feel cringed about it, But I guess because nobody has talked about it, which I'm not surprised because, hey, remember on last season, they talking about that was their first time having a real sit down, a real family talk about, everything that has happened in between the years. And hell, they was going way back from whenever they were kids. So I can tell they the type of family that stuff happened, they used to just sweeping it under the rug and let's go on because we family. That's not healthy. But uh so Gucci says she's gonna go out and support Selena, which is JJ's ex-wife. She's throwing the baby shower for her daughter, the one that's pregnant, the twin, and she gonna go out and support and everything. So yeah, she did say something shady about Selena, talking about some she looking at hers like paint drying up on the wall. Now I don't know because I didn't get the same vibes whenever I seen Selena on the episode. I think it's gonna be on the next episode, episode 3, or no, it might be on this episode. Either way, I seen the episode. I'm just not reviewing it though. So, but I know whenever I seen Selena, she gave me, you know, baddie vibes. You know, she seemed like a fun girl to be around. She seemed like she got a big personality, and she was kind of funny whenever she told So Gucci that that was it what it was that cake matched her outfit. It was a drink. No, it was a lemonade. Yeah, so Gucci was walking around looking for a drink, and so she told her just get some lemonade because basically she's still trying to run around and get things together, and so Gucci, she running, she's expecting for everything to already be set up, and she told her that treat yourself to some lemonade. Matter of fact, it go with your outfit. Y'all, that was sleek funny. But I can tell that they shading one another, so I'm not surprised that they got into it on the show. Because we're going to see later on in the season that, they going to have a back and forth. And I believe it's going to get a little hectic. I don't know if some leaks going to get passed, but I do know some words surely did. But we're going to move on to the next scene. So now we get to Tambra's tailgate party, okay? And she have made it seem like to So Gucci that she invited all the girls, but they just didn't show up. The only one showed up, the only Belle showed up was her. Clearly in the confessionals, the girl said that was a lie. Okay? Shout out to Murray. That was a lie. All right? Because Tamra did not invite them girls to that tailgate party, and neither did she want them there. That's why she said, have you seen the girls? Yeah. It wasn't because she was looking for the girls. I'm sure she has their number. She was just trying to make sure you ain't bringing that down with you. You know what I'm saying? You don't see nothing around, do you? Okay, good. Because I sure didn't invite them. In the back of Tambra's mind. So she introduced So Gucci to Kwasi. Come to find out, Kwasi is allegedly Tambra's manager. Not sure yet what really going on, but Dee, which is So Gucci's daughter, suspects that this could be more than a manager, because So Gucci have even said, I've seen him everywhere Tambra go, but she never introduced me to him until today at the tailgate party. So I don't know, y'all. And the way she talking over there with the bun, clearly she don't want that man. And she sure ain't lighting up the way she lighting up for Kwasi. Let me introduce you to Kwasi. Come here. Yeah. Yeah, y'all know how Tamra get down. So, yeah, that was the energy she had for Damon last season. Now this season, Damon gets... Yeah, are you serious? Are you serious? I think I need my own space. That's what Damon getting this year. Kwasi over there getting that energy that Damon used to get last year. So I will probably be suspecting the same thing too. I don't know, but we gonna see. So now we get a scene with all the guys sitting around talking their language that only they can understand, and eating something called deer jerky that JJ went and got out the woods and processed, y'all. Now, whenever Glenn took a bite of that deer jerky, he looked like he wanted to spit that out on camera. Like, the look on his face, it looked like he was trying to hold it back. Now, They out there drinking and everything, talking about women mess. Because for some reason, Cliff feel the need to be out there talking about what's going on between Latrice and So Gucci and this realtor. Huh? This is what y'all talk about on y'all scene? This is what we're gonna waste this scene up about. Seriously. We have already talked about this last episode twice. Whenever So Gucci brought it up to Letitia and Marie, and whenever Latrice told her side of the story to Josh over there at Goddess Links. Why is we still talking about this on the second episode? Somebody please tell me. Give them me and something to talk about. Please. So they switched it up and started asking Glenn about him and Letitia. He said that Letitia talking about getting a condo. So they was like, man, that sound real bad. Like, yeah, she ain't trying to work that one out. Shouldn't. So they changed the subject again, talking about the baby shower. JJ asked Cliff, was he gonna come to the baby shower? Because y'all know Cliff used to screw on JJ's ex-wife, the woman that's throwing the baby shower. Them twins' mama. Yeah. So, and y'all already know the backstory on it. The ones that have watched the season last season, yeah. But come to find out, Cliff done gave us some inside information talking about how he didn't know that Selena was married to JJ. And she told him that when he found out, she told him that she had just got married 2 weeks ago. So now JJ feel real hit, like, dang. 2 weeks in the marriage, she was already screwing on the tree guy is what they used to call him. Y'all, it's a lot. And so JJ had to ask Cliff, okay, let me ask you a question. When you found out that she was married, though, did you stop? Glenn said, I can answer that one for you, Your Honor. No, he ain't stopped. You paying for the cow while he getting the free milk. Yeah. You paying for the cow while he milking her. Period. That's what Glenn, and I'm like, yeah, Glenn, you nobody. You show nobody. So y'all, they sat there and had a whole unnecessary conversation and a whole unnecessary scene. But it was pretty funny though, listening to but listening to JJ talk, because the way he just say, God darn it, God darn it, God darn it, it's just funny to me. Now Cliff, I can't even really understand what he be saying, but the captions underneath, that's funny, the fact that they even have to use that. So, I mean, overall the scene was comedic relief. But either way, moving right along. Okay, so now we see Joshy and Latrice. They're having a sentimental moment at Goddess Links together, talking about a situation that had taken place with Josh and Cliff. Now, I'm guessing that all this occurred after the M bar. I don't think we got this on film, what they're talking about. I'm pretty sure all this occurred the night whenever Josh got back at the house. And whatever happened, Josh does not feel secure. He does not feel like Latrice is going to have his back. He do feel like, she's a strong-minded woman when it comes down to her business, and she know what's best for her business. So he don't feel like she's going to let him go away from the business because he feels like he's hard to replace, okay? So, but he do feel like, whatever Cliff say goes. And whatever happened that night, he felt like Latrice wasn't being a good friend, because Latrice didn't even say anything or did not even follow up with him the next day to even check and see was he okay. Like, she never reached out to him or nothing. After whatever happened, I'm pretty sure him and Cliff got into it at the house. It probably was a put out situation where, or either, Josh got tired of it and left, and Latrice didn't even check on him. Latrice just all the way for her husband. And it hurts Josh because Josh feel like Josh feel like, which I feel like Josh is really hurting himself just by even constantly hopping in the middle of these with Latrice and Cliff. Just stay out of it. Simple as that. Because clearly she's not gonna choose you before her husband. And it's like that's what you're trying to make happen, or it seems like that's what you're trying to make happen. And I mean, she's not gonna do that. So you're only hurting yourself even more, Josh, by expecting her to do that. And although she did make it clear to him that, I'm not gonna turn my back on you. I always got your back, like I've always had your back. But I'm gonna stand by my husband. Now, uh, Josh, he let it be known to Latrice that it's cool, you can do that, but me personally, I just don't want to. I gotta draw a line here, and I gotta set boundaries, and I don't want you venting to me anymore about Cliff. I don't want to hear anything about Cliff because I take it as a cry out for help. But Latrice say that it's not that. I'm just venting to my friend. But Josh, he's in a. They got two different mindsets. He sees things different than you, Latrice. The same way you see things different than him. And certain people just can't take that type of stuff. Like, you study telling me the messed up stuff that he's doing to you, and not only is you telling me, but I'm literally a fly on the wall at the Rogers residence, and I'm seeing and hearing it for myself. Like, that's triggering for Josh. It's triggering for him, so he has to step back and just close the door. And I don't blame him. He should have did that from the start. Maybe he'll still be living at the Rogers residence instead of getting put out. Now he back over there where the crisis at, the water crisis at. That's what it sounds like. I don't know. We'll find out as the season go on. But anywho, on to the next scene. Okay, so now all the girls show up for Saguchi's boot camp event that she got going on. Making the girls work out, get down and dirty, okay? Let's get these calories and carbs knocked off, all right? So she's irritated at Latrice because she done showed up late. So she was like, I'm gonna work her ass out today if she show up. So she had already had plans on doing that anyway. So I mean, good thing Latrice did show up late. So after they worked out and everything, that's when all the girls gather up, and Tamara, she is asking Marie why didn't she show up to the tailgate event. So I'm like, I thought she didn't invite none of the girls. And so come to find out, she did call Marie because Marie didn't say, because you ain't invite me. I was expecting her to say that. Like, why would you expect me to come somewhere I'm not invited or something? But she was like, reason why I didn't come is because I just been feeling like you've been kind of off lately. Like, Marie just had to let her know straight up. I ain't feeling you right now. So come to find out, Tamara, she did call Marie to let her know about the tailgate. And she also told Soguchi whenever she did the interview at the radio station. But she suspected Soguchi to just invite all the girls. Now, Tamara, they said you be lying. And now, I done sat here and seen it for myself on this scene because soon as you said that you told Soguchi about it and you suspected that she was going to call all the girls and tell them, production showed a flashback whenever you and Soguchi was talking at the radio station. And you told Soguchi out your own mouth that I invited all the girls. Yeah, I invited all the girls. They're all going to come out. So how did you just expect her to invite them if you had already told her that you had already did that? Girl, they said Tamara be lying. That's all I'm saying on that. So I don't blame Letitia for acting the way she acting with Tamara or none of them. Marie, none of them. So Marie, she got mad. She was like, let's postpone this conversation because Latrice had and came and walked around so that she can listen to the conversation. So Marie got mad. She walked off and she started going off on Latrice over there with Soguchi, telling, Soguchi how she feel right now about Latrice. Talking about this girl did you wrong, stabbed you in the back. Like, why is she coming over here eavesdropping in the conversation? That has nothing to do with her. So Marie, y'all know she always get lit up anytime Latrice step in the room. So yeah, they everybody is at odds right now. All the girls seem like is at odds right now, and we gonna see how this play out. But I think it was another scene on here. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Okay, yeah, last scene. We at the baby shower now. Selena threw the baby shower for her daughter. I believe Star. One of them is having a baby. But everybody showed up. All of them came out to support. Latrice, she was like, her and Selena go way back. Selena was like one of her first clients for Goddess Link. She used to support all the time whenever she was first trying to get her business up and running. So of course she's gonna support Selena. So that's what Latrice said we did. And so she bumped into Gucci while she was there. So Gucci was like, I'm surprised to see you here. She was like, girl, I'm gonna come out and support Selena. I believe Latrice really putting 20 on 10 when it come down to her relationship with Selena simply because of her beef with So Gucci. Okay, y'all know how they go. So she was like, I'm surprised to see you here. That's what Latrice had to let So Gucci know. Like, no, you the one I'm surprised to see here. Cause yeah, after you been doing all that talking about her, now you out here trying to support. Yeah, I don't know what's true or what's false. I'm just going by what these people saying. So, I'm sure that's what Latrice was thinking in her head. Now, so Gucci was like, you know what? I need to have a word with you. So let's go outside and talk. Let's go outside and talk. And that was the end of the episode. Now y'all know, so Gucci, she about to go read Latrice down for stabbing her in the back. Let So Gucci tell it. For the snake that she is. And clearly we got 3 people already that done called it down. That done read it down. And said that Latrice is a snake. And that's including her own husband. Marie done said it. So Gucci done said it. And Cliff done said it, y'all. And we also got T that she didn't even call and reach out to Josh after her husband had done made him cry, put him out, and everything else, probably whatever happened, allegedly. So, I don't know. But Latrice, and then the way you talking in the confession is talking about I made you. Talking about she made So Gucci. She brought her to the show. I made you known. This and that. Girl, I like you, Latrice, but that slit in your tongue, it is starting to show. So, y'all, we'll tune in for the next episode so we can continue to hop into this Belle Collective mess, y'all. This Mississippi mess, okay? Until then, thank y'all for watching. This is your girl, Toya Taylor. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please go ahead and do so. Also, hit that notification bell button so you know when I come through with more videos. Until next time, I hope y'all have a great day. Peace.